So I was just lucky enough to record no audio for the entire time. Thank you, OBS, for being strange. Worked a second ago. Anyway, I defined new notation when something is raised to a underscored statement. That statement applies to the entire system. No, it's not a statement. It's the universe of discourse, or it's the system, or it's the system within which something evolves. The most fundamental one is over some amount of time, and I'm indicating time with T here. So this is within some system of time, and that should give it a time constraint. But for properties like is a system or happens in time, mean that there is some distance between the occurrence of a thing and the non-occurrence of a thing. It has some width to it. So that's what I'm going to assert, that all things that exist for these lengths of time and then cycle into other things that take their course over lengths of time back and forth are what I'm studying. Starting over. I'm studying this because I noticed that when there are external phenomena that happen that are novel in nature, if you're connected to the world, then the externalized phenomena go through a cycle that I've seen a few different times, and that is an internal version and then an external version. And then in many good cases with the aliens, a merging of the two to a greater degree as time goes on, and also bringing them to the point of existence that spans all time. And for that, I think the best idea I have is there's this resonance form here, chi to the t underscore, operating on chi to the t underscore, and that maps to chi to the underscore t. That is to say, anything I can say about the time this one operated and the time this one operated, I can just say about the operation of both of them over some time. But we're studying resonances, so I'm going to need for this to cycle back and forth, just to help me try to explore the idea better. One thing I'm going to study later after I do that notation thing is this, and I'll talk about that later. That is just this over here. This goes to here, and it's because I'll just work on this now. And it's because I like my pens. Oh no, I can't do the Sharpie. I have to do the friction. I'm not here to socialize. Oh, this seems like a natural idea. Chi O chi to the underscore t. I don't see anything in the exponent, so I'm going to assume that chi is in some universe of discourse. And so I have chi to the delta O chi to the underscore t. And I think this is one of our most basic discords for this form right here, is that for any two chi, we want them to be able to talk about things outside of their universe of discourse. So when I have chi to the delta O chi to the t, I would like that to map to, and this is a resonance, so I might get a few different possibilities. I hope I get more possibilities. Okay, so I think I've gone to the limits of the notation. Okay, note I think is interesting is if we just make it T1 and T2. It's boring, but there's got to be some similar way. I think the operator should take on a universe of discourse. If chi has no universe of discourse, it's strange, but I think you free up chi. This is an entropy right here. There's no way I'm going to get around this. This means that our system has found its entropy, and without an external system, I can't continue to be able to solve this problem. So I have to do some math. In group theory, they call this not injections from sets.